Okay. We have the losers bracket, and both teams that we met so far, that we beat, are still in it. So I guess that's showing how we had a pretty tough schedule. I mean, superatos and a1t19 are quite good. Yeah, and we're playing on the test server because we experienced some disconnects on the main server. It should be better now. I just played some swindling game. Like, we were down a cold queen. Like, was it for a night? Yeah, I think so. From the opening, and then somehow they wanted to trade too soon. And now the problem is this pin. So I get to trade off the red rook. I think the best move here is to play g3 and then capture the rook, because yellow has a check. Instead he developed the knight, but now it's really dangerous already. Because I think this knight is free, because in fact you can't afford to recapture him. I think something like d12 was needed, but already it's hard. This knight is coming to check green, but we were just in time. And here it looks like we're going for the queen, but it's really not the case, because we want to give up my rook for the queen, so now I'm winning the queen. And besides, I'll just keep checking and maybe we'll find a mate. Okay, here we go. So this should be a really close match. So we're starting in 30 seconds. I feel like superatos and a1t19 are probably slightly better individual players. So they have to get their teammate playing up to par. Now GDII and Omi-Kiss are also very good, but in general I feel they are slightly weaker. Okay, so now we have started. What will we see? GDI, there's all the statistics and stuff. That's fun. Okay. Okay. So they are isolating green. I mean, maybe I should... Now I'm having the neon colors. I've been so used to that. This is the classical one, but I have problems telling the difference between green and blue. Yeah, queen development, why not? Wow, it's tanking already. This is not a really important decision if you ask me. It's much more important not to waste time. like this decision. Bishop g3 is kind of ugly. Like, you have to be very careful about k5 later, especially with this setup, because this structure is pretty solid. Like, if you get this k11 move is very useful, and probably now queen up. Yeah. So GDI looks like he's ready to play. Superatos just woke up. I like knight i3. And now, do you take a pit stop? Like after something like queen c6, queen c6, okay, but yeah, it's fine. But like if queen c6 and k5 maybe, yeah, I'm not sure what. Yeah, then you want to play bishop h2, and for the moment there is this saber or yellow. But I think if you get the initiative there with k5, it can be very dangerous. So I feel like it's always kind of a struggle whether to play k4 or j4. Like when you play the king pawn, it's very, it can be a little bit loose on the king side, and in general your queen side structure is very secure. But if you're not careful, you will just get run over. Like if you can defend it, sometimes maybe this knight doesn't belong here, maybe it should be on g13. Okay, they are playing aggressively, so I'm thinking queen j3, but maybe I think that was a little bit risky. I think he should have developed the knight first. Like if you had played knight l9 and knight into j8, then your knight gets centralized and you're kind of a little bit better developed. So this is, now the queen should probably, so if you play here, yeah, this is the first move I'm considering, but maybe this queen must cover j4, j2. So I'm thinking this queen should move now. I like this move. I like it very much. So I'm feeling superatos is finding the moves here. This is probably the move, yeah. But is it real or fake? Like bishop j2, queen l6, queen l7, queen takes l7, queen takes l7, and then there's a fork on the rook and knight. Now this is very risky. They are just firing out tempo moves. Knight k4 is so double-edged. I mean, that's unbelievable. So knight e10. What does he play? Like if knight e10. Time now. Oh, I don't like that move really much. But you defend the pawn, so it's fine. The reason why I was like, yeah, now this one is defended. Exactly. Now I'm thinking maybe you can run here. Is this really problematic? I think you can run. Maybe you can take it. Yeah. Okay, so clearly you're checking. Yeah, I think this was fake. Well, you have to do that, but now here, and then there must be a queen sack somewhere, otherwise it's over. Like, yeah, bishop takes. I like bishop takes. Yes, bishop takes. Ah, knight is also interesting. Yeah, knight j10, but the king runs. Yeah, this is for sure the right move. So now they're, but the problem is this bishop is defended. So, well, you have to move the king, of course. But I think this was a mistake. You should have kept the queen. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, take it. Now the only move is queen f6. Queen f6 or queen j6. Yeah, probably queen j6 is better, because then the queen is hanging. Like if you play queen j6. Okay, but then maybe it doesn't have to take. Okay, but this is... Now I'm feeling very worried for green. That's very dangerous. Okay, the queen is hit. So I think you have to mate without... Yes. Now this move is not working. Yeah, this looks like it's over. But if you hit the queen, check, then you're not in time. You really need a knight e10 there. I think that was a bad decision. The queen wanted to move. Like if you play knight e10 there, maybe you can capture this. I wouldn't fancy that position regardless. I think moving the rook there doesn't work. Then you just win the queen. Yeah, this one I like. That's probably the best try here. I mean, they found the win, but this is... Oh, I think you have to move the bishop. Now the problem here is that the blue pieces are dead. Yeah, I think this is... So the interesting thing here is you sack the queen here, for sure. So now you attack the knight. No! Oh, that one. Right. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, you can resign here. Okay, check. I think you should check here. No, just check. I think rook j7 check. It's a big problem. Yeah. That's excellent. Excellent decision. Game 1 to a1t19, I think. Now you just have to find a knockout. I don't think you really need the queen. You just have to make a move. Okay, clearly you should get the rook out. Right. Now queen block, there's rook down. So that's no good. Oh, I guess you have some problems there to solve, yeah? I think maybe this one. Oh, yeah, or that. But now this is turning around. Wow. No. Really? Now they are down material. Okay, interesting tactic. So for the moment they are up material, but check. Yeah, now it's turning. Oh man. Ouch. Check. Check. Very timely check. Rook m8. And you take the rook. I mean, you can go directly for the king here. Yeah, I like this move. Okay, great move. It's not over yet. That's very dangerous. So I think rook i8. Not the best, not the greatest decision. It's so funny, like, is this even? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Now they are down rook. No. Yeah? Red and yellow are down a rook, right? For a bunch of pawns. Wait, what? Maybe. Ah, I see. So they want to. Okay. Now it's time to get this rook into the game. They are up a bunch of material now. Ooh, but you're walking into check. Yeah, you don't. You really need to. I mean, I don't feel like this was the correct decision. Don't you have rook? Oh, there was a bishop there, yeah? Okay. So now they won back some material. Now I'm not so sure anymore. Okay. After rook e6 and no, then you lose the rook. Ah. No, if rook I2, then there is bishop I10 check. Yeah, excellent. No need to slow down. I think rook. He's keeping that red check in reserve. Taking that pawn, what's that? Yeah, this is much better, a much better move. Wow, what a game. Like, green and blue are up 2 exchanges, but for 2 bishops. That's not simple. So now it's time to defend, but then check. Right? Yeah, but you can't get it, yeah? Ooh. Wait, bishop take. Maybe you don't want to do that. Yeah, that's probably a wise decision. What? But now you don't move the rook, right? No, I think if he had played rook I5 there, because he wanted to play the bishop move. So if rook I5, knight check, king moves, you take the rook, and now if he takes, maybe you can get away with that. Good move. Okay. Wait, what? So now you have to move the bishop. I like that move. Great anticipation. Okay, take. So now green must cover. King, I think king n7 is forced. Oh, but that's a pin knight. Oh, that was a blunder. Ouch. So now you can check. Rook m8. Took it. Okay. I think rook m8 was winning on the spot because the blue pieces were overloaded. And this move, is it a blunder the other way? No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah, unfortunately. Now time. It's gonna lose some time. Oh no. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that's all over. You can't capture that because it will be mate. So I think you play rook. Yeah, you can capture. But yeah, I guess it's still not totally dead. King down. King n7. That's allowing more checks. Okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, so these dead pieces over here, like f1, f3 and g3, they are not really doing much. So they have 4 rooks. I kind of feel like, oh no, I don't like that trade. I think you trade here. So the question is red getting mated very... No! That's a big mistake. You should have played rook e14. Now you're... At least on rook e14 you had the chance. This is mating. Like, k10 is a wasted move. Yeah, exactly. Like, now you went the right way. And look, he has 34 seconds. This is a mate. Unfortunately. Check. So green must be a little bit careful. I think you can play king up. Yes, that's right. It's just about to say. So king back. Now you bring the last blue rook. Green delivers a check. Check. No, it's fine. Yeah. So if you could get the green rook, this would be totally unclear. But as it is, I think this is kind of over. You have to check. That's given. But now, this is not simple. Check, then it takes it. Check, take, pawn up. Check. So the bishop is lost. I think you just capture the bishop now. Just to... fine. That's a cool move. So now the rook is lost. Yeah, excellent move. Well, that's losing the rook, right? Yes. Knight h2. Yeah, knight h2. Oh! Wow! Wow! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh. Wow, what a game. Oh, flag in a winning position. I mean, it's... like here, if like e4. So my understanding is that he didn't even want to trade the rook, but I think he should, like rook k1, rook take, rook, yeah, green to play. Let's just say it takes it. And now red can choose which rook to take. I imagine you want to grab this rook. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe you should take this one. And now you grab this one. Now you have 3 pieces. I think that's clearly winning for green and red and yellow. So we have the rematch. Superatos and GDI up 1-0. But that was an insane game. It had everything. Like, I think a1t19 and Omi-Kiss would have... They had a mating attack and then they missed some defensive resources, and suddenly it was anyone's game. And then finally they made it. They still had an advantage and blundered horribly. Okay, this is very combative. So I like I like playing knight i13 here. Yes, this is the best move. Queen e11. So the idea is to stop queen j6. So if you get knight i12. So if knight i12, I like knight i12 first because if queen k10, then you can play queen i5, and there's no check from green, I mean from blue on this square. I kind of like red and yellow, I mean how green and blue have handled it so far. They activated the queens. So probably the critical decision comes like after knight i12 now. Queen k8, then you play queen g12, and the queen is kind of pinned to the m6 pawn, and then the king runs. So the critical idea is knight i12 here. You have to play it. Yes, this is the idea. Knight i12 and queen there. So now I think you play knight i3. Knight i3. If knight i3, then queen i10. Yeah, I like queen i10 here. This is very risky because of queen g12. So queen g12, queen takes rook, queen g12, queen takes rook, queen j3. So this capture is no good because of queen g7. Probably trading queens is in factor. So now queen j3, queen j3. Queen l7, yeah. I mean, there's still some attack. I mean, excellent defense. I think it was caused by this bishop h2 move. You should play knight f3 and knight i3 as soon as possible. And then you can, if they challenge you, checkmate threaten you, then you can shuffle the king back and forth until you get it right. Wow, what a tricky move. So now I'm defending the knight, so the queen is kind of lost in there. I think the queen should return. I think queen i6. Okay, this is similar, but yeah, now it's a big problem on the diagonal. Bishop g12 is a huge problem. Whoa, wow, so risky. I think, wow, that's so, but now check, you're losing the queen. Okay. Wow, what a move. I don't like this move. Wow. Because now you're counter checked. You should check green now. Check. Check. What? Yeah, bishop takes g3. Wow. Why didn't you check green? Okay. Very. Wow, what a match. Wow. I think everything was played really well up until this point when check was needed. So let's say you capture. King over. Wait, what? Oh yeah, right, because green is in check. Okay, so you take it. And now queen here. I don't see how you stop mate. Like, this is mating. Maybe you can, but if you take, you, yeah, I guess you have to go for the queen here. There, and then you give up this one. Yeah. And if this one, you take the queen, and green can block in time. So you have to block. And now there's a counter attack on green. like here. Let's just play some random moves. So maybe the queen had to stay defending. But what a game. I mean, I think knight check was actually kind of good for them. Okay. I don't really like this bishop g3 stuff. It always backfires. I think some queenside development is always called for. Like queen j4. Queen j4 was highlighted and then they played queen k5. I like queen out probably. I mean, this opening is not bad. So now bishop h12. Yeah, this is why you play this knights out. You have an escape route for the king. So like you can go for the attack with bishop h12, queen f5, and kind of getting this check. But after you win this knight, suddenly you are faced with some knight k4. Now I kind of feel like this hangs this pawn. Wow. So I'm feeling knight l11. Like if you can capture this pawn, that would be excellent. So now you have to play knight i3. Yes. You have to do that first, but now this capture is very interesting. The problem with this one... What's the problem with that one? I wonder, what does he play on this move? I think this is a good move. Because queen i12... Yeah, now the queen is not getting anywhere. I think knight c6 was a big mistake. Like, he gave the pawn, so you had to take it. Like, if you play in this position, if you take the pawn, maybe there was some trick there, but I think you have to take it even if it objectively doesn't work. Wow, what a move. So now, are you sacking the queen? Okay, like... Yeah, knight d8 looks like a move. The problem is he can just take it. It really doesn't do anything. Okay, but if you take with the bishop, now queen m7. Okay, yeah. So you defend the bishop. queen takes bishop, d3, queen d6. Yes. What a move. I think queen g13 is safe here. The problem with that is that you give blue time to defend this bishop. Trade. I think you take it. Yeah, the problem is knight e10. Yes, knight e10 is the move. Excellent. So don't play knight k4 because then he takes it. Good move. So the queen is not really attacked here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think knight j5 wins material. But then green will be under attack. I think knight j5 should be played. Then you just win the knight. I think that's a mistake because it allows knight d5. You take it, huh? That's very surprising to me. So recapture with the rook. That kind of... Now you're looking at a kingside attack. Take the knight, you have to take it. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, but... Okay. I can appreciate that move, but I don't like it even so. I think the knight stays. And now this is trouble. 96. Now that you're looking at it, I think this k11 move turned out to be a great decision. And probably it was wrong to move this knight. It should have just stayed there. That's the only way to play. Yes. Queen d8 wins. I guess you have counterplay. You have to take that, of course. So you're sacking a queen. And the rook in the corner is gone as well. Okay, now you move the king. Take the queen. Check. Take back. And you're just not in time. You're losing the knight. Wow! I guess that's a fine decision, but bishop g3. Oh. But bishop g3, you capture it. No. Bishop takes. Wow. It's getting mated. Oha! This is mate. So you're going for mate immediately. Yes, very good move. Run the king. Yeah, rook c10. Rook c10. Wow. What a game. So now I'm wondering, wow, what a game. This is over. No pieces left. Yes. Knight i3. Knight i3. No! What's that? Okay, I guess it works, but you have to play c9. That's mate. Knight d7 is checkmate. Not very good defense. Okay, I guess if you grab the queen, take it. Wow. Why take? What? Yeah, I guess. It's too much material now. Rook takes a9 was a move that was saying like, it's time to resign. Yeah, that was just a mating net. So now it's 2-1. It's GDI and superatos need a win here. I'm hoping we'll get it. So I think they should return to what they got the last time. Now I think they know their stuff, because this queen e11 move is very topical. I think you can play anything here. They are going to switch it up. Play bishop g12 it seems. Bishop or queen, both are viable. Somehow I dislike moving the bishop in this opening, because it feels you're not really attacking anything. Like, that's why I usually play g4 if I want to play the bishop, because it has more influence on this diagonal than it has on green. It's kind of looking into empty space. I like this move a lot. Queen m8 is what I play as well. I like queen k5. The problem... Is there a problem? Maybe not. But after queen... Wait, what? So if you get in k10, no, I think You have to be really careful as red now. If you play knight i3, ooh la la, that one. So I think k10 now. You just play k10. The reason is, yes, I like k10. K10 has a very specific idea. So after k10, there's no more check from red. No, this one, I don't like this. You can still play it, but I'm not very much of a fan. You can play like I did here, like allow the queen. You let him play here, play this one, and then you lock the queen in with this pawn f12. I've done that quite a few times before. Okay, but I don't really. Now you can trade. Wow. What is queen i5? Is queen i5 playable? Yes. So if bishop takes b10, then you play knight k4. I think that's too soon, so you should just develop here. Probably bishop b10 will be played. The problem is knight k4, queen take, bishop take, knight take. Oh, that's not working. Knight k4, you defend that. Yeah, this is good play. So k10. Yeah, I think k10. No, you need some counterplay on yellow. So this one I don't think works. Yeah. And now you take the bishop. Wait. If you take the bishop, but the problem is in the end your piece is hanging. So now you should play bishop f11. Here yellow should play a move that defends the j square. You can just capture here. So now I think this one. You just have to move now. Anything really. Yeah, that was a really bad decision. Oh, I think knight j2 was better. Knight j2 was clearly better. Maybe knight d11 was the problem. No, now I'm not a big fan of that one. Yeah, that was a blunder. Queen j5. But now knight take and you have a counterattack. Yes. No, I think you play bishop take. And now bishop k8. You have the attack. But do you have enough? I think you do. The only question is like after king n8, if you get the queen in time. You don't even have to attack the queen there. Yeah, I guess it's a smart decision. But you could even have played bishop g3. Yeah, this is totally winning. So we will probably have 2-2. I think the best you do here is sack the queen, right? Take. Now the attack continues. Okay, this is easy win. Check. I think bishop takes d6. Yeah, nice game there. I think queen j5 was the real mistake. It was, but maybe knight takes j2 was playable, because then the queen would be hanging. We'll probably let the clock run out. Wow. I think this is fair. Like, I felt like when we played them, we had. This is loser goes home. Final game. See the rematch. So they didn't start it. So the rematch is here. What an exciting match. Sicilian for the win, right? I think you switch it up here, yeah? Superatos special. I like this kind of move, like c5. I like the suggestion of GDI there, because, and I also like this knight i3 move a lot, knight i12 I mean. So if you really want to go all out, then you play queen c5. Now I think in this game they are playing this one. Yeah, I can see that one happening. I like queen f12. Somehow it feels a bit awkward, but on the other hand, the queen will get to an active square. Now this one does not feel so right. Knight c9, will he blunder that again? I mean, now the queen is on i3, that was really odd. I guess this queen is perfectly placed. I'm just worried about the time for superatos. So now what about queen j5? I know it's funny, last move it was a blunder, maybe it is still. I don't like this. This is superatos playing funny. Moving this knight too many times can really hurt you. This is it. Now remember, you had a job here to defend this. I guess here. I like any move that. Okay. This is a little bit risky. What about? So this move, he can answer like that. Going here, I think you can keep pushing. Probably development was a good choice. Yeah, so if you play here, knight jump, like here. Yeah, this might... I mean, that one is defended. I'm very confused. I think this... Wow. So knight e10, then queen, yeah, knight e10. I think you have to play knight e10. Now queen e12. Queen e12, take, and you run the king. Who does this on purpose? Wow, he took it. I guess that's fair. Wow, the counterattack is here. I think you play... Okay. So check. I like that move so much. What a move! Like... That's so cool. Well, I really like that move. So you gave up a knight? What? Now this is... Yeah, this is over, I feel like. Yes, but now the bishop is loose. I mean, out in the open. Time. Oh, so risky. The problem is green is in check trouble. No, this one is not so good. check. I think you check with a knight. If you double check him now, then he has to take with the king. Whoa. Not a good decision. Now you have to find the move. I think you lose some time. Time, man. Anything. Okay, but now the rook. I mean, knight h3, queen knight2, knight h3. Isn't this dangerous? This is all hinging on some very close tactics. Yeah, this is winning. This is winning. Knight h3. Knight h3. Oh my god, they missed mate. They missed mate. No. Check. Check him. Oh my god. What a game. Knight g1. I think it's winning. You have to keep checking. You have to check. Oh, but this is not good. I think it's 3-2. Oh. Does he have the mate? He needs to mate alone. Now you take with the knight. I think you have mate here. Yeah, you do have mate. Queen g6. Queen g6! No! Oh my god. So now you take the bishop. Oh, it's turning around. It's turning around. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I looking at? Bishop in. Yeah, bishop in. Yes. You have to check exactly. So, yeah. Oh, now waiting. Move the king. King move. Castle. Yes, castle. You take it. Take it. Yes. And now rook and 10. Then he goes back. Take bishop. Take the bishop. I think it's winning still. You have to play bishop j10. But I think you can take this. Yeah, take it for sure. d5 over. Wow. They came through. Now rook a5 is mating. Now you take the bishop. Take the bishop. Or queen. Yeah, if you go there, then queen g6 check is mate. So you have to go up. This is mate in 1. Queen g6. Oh, wow. Good game. They came through. Now just don't flag. You never feel safe in the game. Yeah, this was the moment they had an unstoppable mate. Knight h3. Take, and now either queen i1 or queen j1. The problem is that the yellow queen can't get to any of these squares, nor block the queen along this one. And if you had check, then that would be crazy. Like if this was check, now this is checkmate. So I think this bishop takes. This move was probably a mistake, but I'm not sure. I think probably knight h2 was the beginning of the end. But I must say, this was my thought as well, play c8. I think this was excellent by superatos. And I think from here on out, like here, I think they must improve. Something that could have been done was this move. I feel like you really need to defend the king a little bit better. And now the red queen should move as well. I mean, this is some counterplay, but it's not easy to find the way here. The main thing is that the red queen is misplaced here. This game was so incredibly double-edged. I mean, superatos kind of said, okay, yellow and red, you have a knight advantage in this opening, but I will get my king safe. And he did just that. And I mean, this plan is so, it's very slow, but when you get there, yeah, like knight j6, now you're covering, like even queen. I mean, this move is so ridiculous. This is, I mean, this move alone deserves to move on. Now, it was my first thought as well that you don't want to open more lines. And it just shuts down all the attack. So queen e12, knight k4, you could play king g1 here. No, you can't. Here, take. Wow. Wow. I mean, what the heck? Queen h3 wins here. I mean, this is unreal. Oh my god. What an attack. I think the problem in this game was how red developed. I think this move is better. Yeah, probably this was where they made some inaccuracy. I mean, this red queen got on a hunt and then they grab material. I still think it's fine here after queen f8. Queen f8. Now the question is like, what if I just set up this check on you? Yeah, what if that? I mean, this is not fun to play. Yeah. Yeah, this was a very good game by superatos. Now this move, maybe this move was a mistake. Like, what if you play knight f12 immediately? So I imagine knight j2, queen here. Now you're one tempo closer with knight f12. I mean, it was kind of like, I really liked the opening choice by superatos and GDI because GDI really should have the safe king. And then superatos will play a little bit more with problems. Like in this position, I feel like yellow has way too much comfort. And that's reflected in how red is under a big amount of pressure. I think this was the losing move. Probably you can still fight with this one. Maybe not. It's pretty dreadful already. Maybe here. I'm quite certain they wouldn't trade queens. Yeah, this was a good move. Now, if you take this, it's not totally simple, but I see where this attack is coming from, and I think it's already pretty problematic. This kingside development was the problem. They went for a knight and had to pay the price. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this super exciting match, and superatos and GDI moves on with a 3-2 victory.